So, I never thought you'd actually be this useful. Guess I need to revise my view of you as an utterly useless, childless hag.
Taylor, your tune hasn't changed one bit. What do you mean by useful?
You bought that apartment, didn't you? The $600,000 one? Well done. I'll give you that. Never thought someone like you would actually pull it off.
Oh, well, your parents have been very kind to Aaron and me, so we just discussed what we could do to help them a little. That's all.
I appreciate it too. Living in a high-rise apartment, that's a dream come true.
Wait, what are you talking about? The apartment I purchased was for your parents.
Oh, didn't I mention it before? I've been thinking about moving back home, and it just so happens you bought the place. Perfect timing, right? Couldn't have worked out better.
I never heard anything about you moving in as well. Do your parents know about this?
Well, it's my family home, so of course I can come and go whenever I please, right? I mean, even if I decide to stay for good, there shouldn't be any problem, don't you think?
I don't think I'm the one who gets to decide whether it's a problem or not. But your dad seems so happy that you'd become independent. Does this mean you're done living on your own now?
Yeah, I've been thinking of quitting my job too. It feels like the perfect time to take a break and maybe switch careers.
Quit your job? You know, it's not going to be easy to find another one with the same great conditions you have now. Wouldn't it be better to keep going for your parents' sake? They'd be more at ease knowing you're still taking care of yourself. I know it's not really my place to say, but...
Who are you to talk, you useless, childless wife? Like I need a lecture from someone like you. If it were up to me, I wouldn't even be working at all. But I've had enough of those stuck-up bosses yelling at me for no reason. It's exhausting, so just mind your own business, okay?
I'm not trying to lecture you. I just thought, since your parents probably hadn't considered the idea of us all living together, maybe it would be better if you talked it through with them first.
I don't need advice from someone like you. This is a family matter, and we'll handle it ourselves. So stay out of it, you useless, childless piece of trash.
You don't have to go that far, but I understand. If that's how you feel, then there's nothing more to say. Just to be clear, you're aware that my husband and I plan to live there with your parents, right?
Yeah, and that's what annoys me. Why do you think you can move into my family's home?
Well, as I said, your parents have been very supportive of Aaron and me. That's why we made the arrangements to live together, to help with the household and also to cover any costs that come up. We just thought it was the best way to repay them. But now that you're saying you're moving in too, I guess we'll have to discuss it again.
Huh, worst case, you and your husband could always move out, right? Just keep that option in mind.
Wait, what? You're saying we should move out? That doesn't make any sense at all. Where is this even coming from?
Well, it's pretty obvious, don't you think? If my parents had to choose between their own daughter and some childless wife who can't even give them grandchildren, I think the choice would be pretty clear.
I'll talk to Aaron about this. We'll be in touch. I managed to give birth safely and settled into our new home, where we've been living peacefully. In our new house, we occasionally invite my mother-in-law and father-in-law over, and they help out a lot with taking care of the kids. It's been a relief to have their support. They genuinely enjoy spending time with their grandchildren. It's nice for us to have that extra pair of hands when things get a little hectic. You know how it is with little ones. They can be quite a handful. Having the grandparents around not only gives us a break, but also allows the kids to bond with them, which I think is really important. It's great to see the joy on their faces when their grandparents come to visit. They light up, and it creates such a warm and loving atmosphere in our home. As for Taylor, I've heard she's still working somewhere, living on site, and trying to get her parents' forgiveness. It's quite a situation, really. She seems to be putting in the effort to make amends, but I've heard that her parents aren't inclined to forgive her anytime soon. Honestly, considering everything that's happened, I think that's understandable. The choices she made had serious consequences, not just for her, but for everyone around her. It's hard to rebuild trust after it's been broken so badly, and it's a tough lesson to learn. I do hope that this experience serves as a wake-up call for her. It would be nice if she could take this opportunity to reflect on her life and the decisions she's made. Life can be unpredictable, and sometimes we need those hard moments to help us grow and change for the better. We all make mistakes. That's part of being human. But it's crucial to learn from them and strive to become a better person. I genuinely wish her the best, but I also think she needs to take responsibility for her actions. In a way, I feel a little pity for her. It must be incredibly difficult to realize how far she's fallen and how her actions have led to this situation. She once had so much potential and so many people who cared for her, but those connections have been damaged by her choices. It's sad to see someone go through that, especially when I think about how different things could have been if she made different decisions. I hope she understands that while it's never too late to change, it does require sincere effort and dedication. It's not just about asking for forgiveness. It's about demonstrating through actions that you've learned and are willing to make amends. My own experience with motherhood and building a family has shown me how important it is to have a supportive network and to be surrounded by people who genuinely care for each other. The joy that comes from raising children and watching them grow is something I wouldn't trade for anything. Being a parent has its challenges, but the rewards are immeasurable. I want to create a loving environment for my kids, one that encourages them to grow up to be responsible, kind, and understanding individuals. I want them to learn the value of family, the importance of making good choices, and the power of forgiveness. So, while I hope for the best for Taylor and wish her a chance to turn her life around, I also recognize that I have my own family to focus on. We're creating our own memories, establishing traditions, and nurturing a home filled with love and laughter. I want to instill in my children the understanding that while life may present obstacles, they can always choose to rise above them. They should learn to appreciate the good moments and understand the importance of supporting each other through tough times. At the end of the day, it's all about growth, personal growth, family growth, and the growth of relationships. I hope that one day, Taylor can find her way back to a happier and more fulfilling life, just as I have found mine. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.